Hi, this is Chris from the Guitar Training Camp, and this is our series on how to strum guitar. This is our beginner rhythm number 1. For this rhythm, I'm going to be using an open D chord. I figure I would show you how to play that chord just in case you're a true beginner and you don't know how to play a D chord. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your first finger and you're going to put it on the 3rd string, 2nd fret. Then you're going to take your 3rd finger and you're going to put it on the 2nd string, 3rd fret right here on the note D. And then you're going to take your 2nd finger here and you're going to put it on the 1st string, 2nd fret on F sharp. So we're playing the notes A, D, and F sharp. And what you want to do is you want to strum strings 1 through 4. Or you can strum strings 1 through 5. Putting that open A in the bottom I think sounds okay. And then what I like to do is I like to have my thumb come over and just mute out the 6th string. That way I can strum all 6 strings. And then I don't have to worry about not hearing that open E ring because it doesn't sound that good. And that is how you play an open D chord. Now let's take a look at how to strum the rhythm. Okay, first I'm going to strum the rhythm. It's going to go like this. Alright, so let's take a look at the first measure. What you're going to see there is you're going to see 2 quarter notes followed by a half note. For beat number 1, right below where it says number 1, that is a quarter note. It's showing you that's beat number 1. Right below it, says a D. That's telling you what chord to play. And then below it, it looks like a staple. And that is telling you to strum down. And then down below that, you can see what a D chord actually looks like written on the staff. And then right below that, that is the guitar tablature showing you what string and what fret to play each note in the chord. So for beat number 1, we start with 2 quarter notes. Each one is 1 beat. So we're just going 1. That quarter note lasts from when your foot comes down. So if you're going like 1, 2, when I strum that chord on 1, that chord is lasting, or that quarter note is lasting until the beginning of beat number 2. All right, so we're going to go, it goes 1, 2, because we have 2 quarter notes, and then we come to a half note coming in on beat number 3. So basically you're going to strum on beat number 3, 3, and then on 4 you're not going to do anything. You're going to let that ring. That's why that number 4 is in parentheses. It's because you're playing a half note, which is 2 beats or 2 foot taps. So that measure is going to go 1, 2, 3, skip 4, but yet let the chord keep ringing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you strum all of those down because they come in on a down beat. All right, now we're going to go into measure number 2. It's going to sound like this. What we have for beat number 1, we have a quarter note we're going to strum down. Just for beat number 1. And for beat number 2, we have 2 eighth notes. And as you'll see, it says 2 and. That's what you call eighth notes. When you're going down, it's going 1 and 2 and. So if you're tapping along or keeping the beat, on the down beats we say a number like 1, 2, 3, or 4, and then on the off beat when your foot or your hand is coming up, right in the middle of the beat, that is, you say the word and. So if I was going to play this rhythm and count it, I would go 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Strumming wise, I'm going down, down, up, down, up, down. For beat number 2, you'll see for under 2 it has that staple looking thing, that means strum down. And then it has a V, that means strum up on the and of 2. So that measure goes 1, 2, and 3, and 4. All right, now let's take a look at measure number 3. If you look there, you only see one thing to do. That is a whole note. So basically when you do a whole note, it is 4 beats. So you're going to strum on beat number 1, and then you're not going to play anything for beats 2, 3, and 4. You just let it ring for 4 beats, like 1, 2, 3, 4. You don't need to do any fake strumming like I was just doing. I was just doing it visually so you could see the count. 1, 2, 3, 4. I normally just let my hand rest during that. And that's what a whole note is 4 beats. All right, for measure number 4, it's going to sound like this. All right, and the first thing we have is on beat number 1, we have a half note coming in, and that is 2 beats. So we're going to strum down on beat number 1, 1. Then we're not going to play anything on beat number 2 because we have to let that half note ring for 2 beats. So it's going 1, 2, and then we have a quarter note coming in on 3. So we're just strumming down once on beat number 3, 3. That takes up the whole beat. And then on beat number 4, we have 2 eighth notes. And that is you're gonna strum down up, you're gonna strum down on 4, and then up in the middle of the beat on and. So the measure sounds like 1, 2, 3, 4, and. All right, now I'm just gonna play the rhythm a couple times so you can strum along and practice along with me. All right, the first time I will do it without any counting along. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now I will play it while I count along with it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and. Thanks for taking the time to watch our first video for the beginner series for how to strum guitar. If you would like to check out more videos by the Guitar Training Camp, make sure you check the subscribe button down below, and also make sure you click on the bell, which allows you to get notifications when we come out with more videos. I will see you in the next lesson.